So it seems like CardiB made a joke that offended some people. Let's talk about it.
But anyways, so what I wanted to tell y'all was that let me just open now. Oh, Jesus Christ. What I wanted to tell y'all is that we really underestimated the box sets. So the box sets are completely sold out, especially because you fat fucks, clearly you guys are fat as fuck. No Chick-fil-A for y'all. All the 3X sold out. Yo, the 3X sold out like in 20 minutes. Now, knowing that my fans is fat, I can't even make fun of fat people no more. Don't call me fatphobic, y'all, because everybody make fun of my BBL. So don't be y'all. I could body shame people because y'all body shame me. If y'all body shame me, I could body shame y'all. This is a body shaming. This is a body shaming space. This is a body shaming shit. This is a body shaming space. You can talk about my body and I talk about yours. So it doesn't matter. If I call you fat, it's not a big deal. You can talk about my BBL all day, but I haven't talked about you being fat all day. But anyways, the point. God damn, what the f is wrong with this? My life is messed up. The lit is messed up. The point is, God damn it.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Momi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are discussing the joke that CardiB made about people who are plus size. Now, apparently she has a match out and she was talking about the fact that the size 3X are sold out earlier than her and her team expected. And she was saying like, you guys are fat and this. She has a lot of fat fans, and some people got offended, and a particular influencer was really like offended and kind of went back and forth with CardiB. So in this video, we're going to check out what exactly happened, what CardiB said, what people thought about the joke, what the influencer thought about the joke, and how the CardiB replied to the influencer, and what happened afterwards with the influencer, and what CardiB had to say after people started accusing her of being fatphobic. And then I'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, let's get into this video.
If this is what gets us to finally talk about artist merch and the lack of consideration for plus size fans, then so be it. Because the number of times that I have attended concerts and not been able to purchase a lick of merch is a problem. And it wasn't because they had sold out. It's because nobody considers plus size fans. And of course, access to plus size clothing is a problem everywhere. But it truly does baffle me, especially in music, because do you think plus size people don't listen to your songs? Like, do you really think you don't have plus size fans? And you know, it's not just merch. It's also like any clothing collabs that artists do. They never consider their plus size fans. Everything stops at an XL or an XXL, which is not a plus size. Go to Google before you comment something silly. But like, yeah, it's just a complete lack of consideration. And then when you do attempt to have a 3XL, which is also not a plus size, again, Google is free. And then you go and pair it with fatphobic comments like the ones CardiB made. It's really just like, even when you think you're being considered, you're not. And all that said, it's not that hard to have plus size merch. And it's also not that hard to not be fatphobic. CardiB, I'm very surprised that I have to remind you of this, but just because someone else makes a joke doesn't mean you have to make it too. You know that, right? And also, maybe the reason why people feel so comfortable making fun of your BBL is because you do not command the respect that you so seek. Maybe if you stop using fat people at the expense of jokes, then people wouldn't do the same for your BBL. No, they shouldn't be making fun of your BBL. But also, no, you shouldn't be making fun of fat people. And neither should they. But if you are going to sit here and still say it's not that serious and offer a cupcake in the camera to anybody who is so upset by it, well, I'm going to offer you a few books that I recommend for you to understand why fat phobia is something so serious and something that should not be taken lightly and something that should not be joked about, especially by someone as powerful as you. You are powerful. You are talented. And I am happy that your 3XL merch sold out. I am happy that you now see that you have fat fans. But if you would like to keep those fat fans, please consider unlearning fat phobia and standing up for them instead of standing against them.
Okay, so this will be the last time that I address this topic, because now I'm getting on this app, and this app is not even fun anymore. Like, it's like I'm getting on this app to watch ASMR, and I'm getting attacked from left to right. So this will be the last video that I make on this. The fact that I was making a joke between me and my fans was joking on Twitter how they sold out the 3X large shirts. And my fans was like, damn, us Barty getting big. Damn, we can never make big jokes no more because we big, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I made an open form joke with them because it's supposed to be funny. And, you know, this woman, she inserted herself in the joke. You know what I'm saying? She did 5 videos talking about the joke, and people just chimed in, and it became a big mess. So I did a video and I said, hey, this was not to hurt your feelings. This was a joke between me and my fans. I always make anybody the butt of the jokes. I make fun of everybody, like everybody. I don't care if you skinny. I don't care if you big. I don't care about nothing. Like, it's not that serious. And the video still wasn't good enough. Now you're recommending me, since the video wasn't good enough for you, you're recommending me to go read a FATPHOBIC book. And it's like, baby girl, I'm not going to take 5 or 6 hours of my day to read a book about fat phobia when I could take 5 or 6 hours of my day to watch a documentary and see how the government successfully killed thousands of people just so they could migrate them out their space to gentrify the community they were born in, and educate myself on how can they do this again, because history repeats itself. I'd rather do that. Now, I am not going to give an apology. And you want to know why I'm not going to give an apology? Because I wasn't insulting you. And if I'm giving you an apology, it will be fake and forced. And you wouldn't want somebody to give you something that is forced and is not coming from the heart. I genuinely did my first video to tell you that I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. This was something between my fans that you inserted yourself in. That was genuine. If I say sorry, it's not going to be genuine. It's not going to be real, because I didn't intend to insult you or insult anybody. There has been 300, like, can you believe that there's like 300 videos about this topic when there's so many things going on in this world? There's so many things going on in this country. I can't even believe that I made 3 videos in 1 week about this topic. It's not a big deal. It's really not.
As a plus size woman, I laughed at CardiB's joke. I laughed and I kept it moving. I mean, I didn't get offended by it at all. Not every comment about plus size is an attack. Some of us know how to take a joke without going overboard. But I also get where Samara is coming from. She's putting in work and pushing for representation of all plus size people around the world. You get what I'm saying? So I really and truly understand her point of view. I just don't think that CardiB's joke was that extreme. You can be body positive with the sense of humor. Can we save the outrage for actual disrespect, not about sizes that were the first to be sold out? In reality, plus size people is winning. Like, I ain't gonna lie, shit, I was too busy laughing, wondering if I can get one of them 3Xs. Is she gonna restock? Or hell, I'm plus size and I laugh too. The joke wasn't that deep. I also get where Samara is coming from, but not every mention of plus sizes is fat phobia. Sometimes it's just facts, and the fact is, we sold out first. That's not an insult, that's a flex.
Y'all, stuff don't be that deep. And y'all know it. Y'all know it. But you also know that outrage pays. And y'all be concerned about that algorithm, that FYP, and that RPM. You know it. I wish you would tell the truth. I wish you would tell the truth. I really, really do. And y'all are making spaces less fun. Y'all really are. There will come a time, a very clear time, where it's time to address things or stand for something. But every time, everything, my godmother had to tell me when I was younger. She said, Tia, you can't fight everybody. And at the time, I was like, yes, I can. I said, yes, I can. But she was right, and she was making a point. You can't fight everybody, and you can't address everything. Because if you address everything, you take the power out of what you stand for. The offense has to be just as worthy as your activism. And for a lot of you, it's not. It's cheapening the work you think or are trying to do. Y'all are taking the fun out of stuff. You really are. Everything can't be serious. Everything can't be a problem. Everything can't be cancellation. What happened to ignoring people? It's not crossing nobody mind to be like, you know what? We just ain't gonna pay them no mind. It's like, we gotta find out where they work. We gotta boycott the sales. Like everything, y'all.
CardiB went online and made a fat joke because people were buying 3XL shirts and selling those outright. And that joke was specifically between her and her fan base. And then obviously, you know, the internet will internet. And everybody started calling her fatphobic. And obviously, she came back on this internet and said, yeah, fuck y'all. I'm not apologizing for what I said because it wasn't that deep. And you know, as a big back myself, I'm gonna have to agree with Cardi, bro. And the only reason I'm agreeing with her is because if you're confident in your skin and if you love yourself enough, those types of jokes will not bother you. You know how many times I would post a video and people would call me fat in those fucking videos? You think every single time I'm upset? That drains your fucking energy, dog. And if you love yourself, if you genuinely love yourself and you're confident in your own fucking skin, those types of comments will not fucking bother you. And I'm glad she didn't apologize because at least she's an artist that didn't sit online and apologize for something that they 100% believe in.
Now, Cardi B definitely might have been wrong. But is it really just because of the person who said it? Because, riddle me this. Okay, I'm just asking for a friend. Would it still have been a big deal if Monique would have said it? Because we do know that Monique used to make fun of herself on stage when she used to do her damn comedy shows and shit. She used to call herself all them type of words, everything that is stereotypical of being fatphobic, whatever. She used to joke about it. Would it have been a lighter joke if Monique would have said it? I'm just asking because I just need to know where we stand. Are we standing on business with everybody or is it just selective to who says it? I'm just saying, same response for a different person? Or did the wrong person just say it?
Okay, here's the thing, right? If y'all want to go ahead and side with Samira and say that Cardi B was being fatphobic, even though I feel like everybody with a brain knows that she wasn't, then okay. But I've been seeing people come up here and saying, oh, well, what if Cardi B had a makeup brand and she said, oh, the darkest of the dark, blackest people keep selling on my brand? Okay, what we're not going to do is compare the two because I can't control how dark I am. You can control how big you get. Not to mention that 3X, I think to me, is very size inclusive. I mean, I think that's a warning sign if they don't have your size. So please, please let us not compare the two. Thank you.
I'm trying to catch up on the Samaria and Cardi B drama and done got my feelings hurt because Samaria said a 3XL is not plus size and y'all in the comments saying yes the is that's big as oh my goodness. Wait a minute now. Let's keep it between them two. The 3XL girlies ain't did nothing.
Cardi B saying that she didn't realize that she had fat fans who would sell out a size 3X. Let's talk about it. I know that Samira made a video. I saw that. I've seen a couple other people make videos saying that like it was just a joke and not serious. And I don't really want to focus on what Cardi B even really said or if it was a joke, because that's not really the focus, in my opinion. For me, the focus is when you release merch, typically it does not go up to a 3X. So I am sure that if people saw it was available in a 3X, people fucking bought that shit quickly. So it's something that is scarce. It's something that people need, because typically in my comment section, people who own small businesses that carry plus sizes say that a 3X and a 2X usually sell out first. The average American woman is like a size 16 to 18. So let's say you want to size up because you're not sure of the size, or you want something oversized. All of this adds up and makes a lot of sense. I just wish people would apply that logic to the rest of the fashion industry and just anyone else who sells clothing, like in a merch capacity. You see it sold. It's not an issue. Make more of it.
I'm going to say this one time and one time only. Samira is not on a social media break. Samira is still responding to the comments of celebrities and people that are in support of her, and the people that she perceives as not being in support of her, she has blocked them. I'm one of them that she blocked, which is interesting because I'm not even in support of CardiB.
This is my opinion on the whole CardiB and Samira stuff, and I don't care if you don't agree, this is my damn opinion. Samira is allowed to call out any company, celebrity, creator, whoever she wants when she has a problem with or issue. But when any of those people respond back to her, she's so taken aback and so offended and just so in awe. I don't feel like that's fair. Don't dish it if you can't take it. You had something to say about what CardiB said, and you weren't expecting CardiB to at you. And when she did, you wanted to say, oh, I'm so offended. Oh, she's so vulgar. When baby CardiB talks like that to everybody, you're not the only one. You inserted yourself in a conversation, so be ready for people to say things that you don't like. It is what it is. It's life. I am a fat person, as y'all can see. I didn't take offense to what CardiB said. I thought it was actually a little funny. But also, I am a fat person that goes outside and touches grass. Like, my whole personality and my whole life is not about being fat or being plus size. I feel like a lot of creators base their whole platform on being plus size and being fat, when there are just so much more to you than your size. There are plenty of places who think being fat is, frowned upon, or being overweight is, just not in style, or whatever the case may be. But there are plenty of places where being skinny is frowned upon. And your whole social status and your wealth is based on how big you are. More of the story is, everybody's not going to like you. Everything is not made for you. Like, it is what it is. If you don't like it, change it. If it don't matter, it don't matter. Like, there are people dying, Kim. Like,
so CardiB made a fat joke, basically because everybody was selling out the extra large shirts. So she made a little fat joke, and y'all, like the internet do, y'all took it and ran with it. Y'all took it and ran. She came on the internet, but she said she's not taking her joke back. And I just want to say, y'all would hate to be around my family. Like, y'all just take it. Is it because she's famous? A famous person can't say shit. She just made a little jokey joke, and y'all took it. Oh, she's so fat phobic and da-da-da-da. Have y'all heard a fat person call another fat person fat? I don't even give a fuck if I'm fat. I'm gonna call you a fat fucker. because I can. Y'all would hate for me to be famous. I would get canceled. I would have got canceled the first week of being famous. She basically said she's not taking her fat joke back. Like, y'all really own her. It ain't that serious. It's
I can't remember what she said exactly, and her extra large sold out first immediately. She said something like, oh, you fat bitches, like, you'll be making it sell out quick or something like that. I don't know exact words, but then everyone's like, whoa, we're your fans supporting you and you're fat shaming us.
Aw, come on
now. And then
now.
CardiB did a response video being like, look, I'm not apologising, I get hit for my BBL all the time, and you don't see me saying everyone's being BBL phobic.
Yeah.
So, and she didn't apologise.
But also, that's just how CardiB is, isn't it? Like, she just says shit like that. Like, she probably, well, I don't know.
I want to see what she actually said exactly to see if it was offensive.
But at the same time, I already know that, like, that's just how Cardi talks. Like,
Yeah.
Everyone's just a snowflake these days.
You guys are fat as fuck. No Chick-fil-A for y'all. All the free time sold out only in 20 minutes.
That's nothing. That's not even bad. Like, that's just... I don't think that's bad. I think
that's her humour. And if you're a Cardi B fan, then you know that that's how she speaks.
Yeah, literally, I was going to say, like, that's just how she speaks all the time. And I think that I quite find that funny.
I feel like she'd also say things like, you skinny bitches, like, you need to go eat a burger. Like, that's just how she, she speaks.
That's just her as a... That's just
I don't understand how you can be a fan of her and her music where I think everything she says is a bit dark humour and be offended by that. That's insane.
Yeah, I agree. I think...
CardiB, what do you mean you didn't know you had fat fans? Like, I'm genuinely confused. So that line about bringing the ice cream, that was just a joke? You really weren't going to bring the ice cream? I thought that was your way of, like, connecting to your fat fans. Like, why would you tell your skinny fans you're bringing ice cream? They don't care. We care. The big back community cares. But obviously that was just a joke to you, right? Can't believe this.
Miss Cardi B, I love you down, sis. I love you down. But that joke wasn't too much cute, okay? If anybody know me knows I'm a Cardi B fan, okay? Be careful with me. What I don't like is when fat girls is the butt of the joke, okay? Why we had to be fat fucks? Like, I understand she was trying to make a joke, but come on now. We always the butt of the joke. Why wouldn't you think that you got plus size women listening to you? Like, that don't make no sense. I don't understand that. It's a thousand billion world, and you don't think that you got plus size fucking what? Bitch, you cannot sit there and tell me you ain't know that you had a bunch of BBW as fans. You literally went on tour. You didn't see all the big bitches that was in the crowd screaming for you? Shit, if you ask me, we ain't that hard to miss, okay? Or the people that you see before you get there? Or the motherfucking people that's on social media? You literally got a song that says, stay wet like a big bitch. Ain't gonna lie, she ain't that. She ain't that. Personally, I don't motherfucking care because I can take I bid by myself. But some of the girlies don't like it, okay? And bitch, I ain't eating Chick-fil-A tonight. I'm eating catfish nuggets, bitch.
You know what? It's on this app that choose to be professional victims, okay? Motherfuckers choose to... Can't nobody say shit on this app without them getting offended. And yes, I'm talking about the bitch that was talking about Cardi B with the FATPHOBIC shit. It's not that serious. And that same woman that had a problem with a clothing line, with the this, with the that. I mean, she stayed angry, mad, and offended about something. I hate that for her. You need to go heal. This is way too sensitive. Can't nobody say nothing. Everybody know Cardi B personality. She like, you fat are sold out 3X in 20 minutes. That's literally her personality. I talk the same kind of way. Like, you professional victims on this motherfucker, go have a stadium full of seats. Y'all annoying. I've been going off for the last couple of days. Y'all, please don't make me. Please.
You have to joke about somebody's body in a punch down sort of way. You're not that funny. Just because something is normalized in your family or in your culture does not make it right. And it doesn't mean that you have to participate in it. And it doesn't mean that other people outside of your family and your culture have to accept it. Like, it would have been just as easy to say, like, damn, I didn't know the big girls was going to show up and out for me like that. Or something like that, you know? Also, she's not the most eloquently spoken person in the world, but she's not dumb. She knows how much it hurts to have people speak negatively about your body. Like, she's talked about it and rapped about it plenty of times. And I get that there's a lot of people in this world that cannot take a joke, but when you're calling somebody too sensitive for something that they're justified in disagreeing with, that's just a way for you to avoid accountability for something that you did wrong. And accountability, it hurts. It's not easy to accept accountability when you do something wrong, but calling somebody too sensitive instead of just acknowledging it, that's just avoidance. And it's not that hard to acknowledge that just because I wouldn't be bothered by one thing that somebody says about something doesn't mean that you wouldn't be bothered by it or somebody else wouldn't be bothered by it. I shouldn't expect you to not be bothered by it just because I'm not. Like, you don't know that person's life or their lived experiences and the stuff that they've gone through. Like, that one thing that you say could be the straw that break the camel's back. Like, you do not know. I'm not saying that we can't be our authentic selves, but we just got to be a little bit more considerate of other people. I think that's something that we are genuinely missing, especially when there's so many people in this world, especially this country, who think that empathy is a bad thing. It's not. For the people who saying that they weren't bothered by it, it's only because it didn't strike a certain nerve with you. Or it probably did and you just gotten complacent with it, or just jumping on a bandwagon of like, oh, I don't want to seem too sensitive, or I don't want to seem, not fun. And last thing I'll say, making jokes about people's bodies, whether they're in a bigger body, a smaller body, or somewhere in between, it has real life, systemic, mental health, emotional health, physical health consequences, especially when the things that you say perpetuate things like fat phobia. And fat phobia affects everybody, not just people in bigger bodies. It increases anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, higher dissatisfaction with their body image. And again, this is for people in all types of bodies, not just bigger bodies. And over the years, it has shown that people, especially in bigger bodies, who experience like negative judgments towards them for having bigger bodies, they experience discrimination, like in the workplace, in the medical field especially. They don't get as much access to resources and help that they need. Like, it's a whole thing. So it goes deeper than just joking. In my last video, it was just my general observation of this whole thing going down. So I know that me saying this is just going like, whatever. But y'all asked, so there it is.
So we've seen exactly what happened. We've seen what CardiB said. We've seen what people said about it. We've seen what the influencer Samira said about it. We've seen the back and forth, the comment that CardiB made on her page on the video that she made, kind of calling out CardiB and saying that is what CardiB said during her life was wrong. We've seen the situation after it was alleged that CardiB fans attacked and went after the influencer, that she eventually has decided to take a break off social media because it claims that she was attacked by CardiB fans. Anyway, my own thought about the whole situation is that when I first saw the video and saw what she was saying, I didn't think it was that deep. That's my honest opinion. She was talking to her fans. She was talking in a way that she talks to her fans, and definitely her fans are used to how CardiB talks. Now, CardiB is not someone that tries to be prim and proper. She says what she wants to say. She does what she wants to do, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, move. That's the way CardiB is, and I think that was part of what helped her to get to this point in her life. She did things differently from other celebrities. She was not putting out this golden, too prim and proper image. She was trying to be as realistic as she wanted to be. She would show her hair without weave. She would say things that she wants to say, and people liked her for that. And I think that was one of the things that helped her to achieve the fame that she has achieved, to achieve all the success that she has achieved. Now, personally, there are some things I might not like about her, but I have to give it to her that she has been as realistic as I've seen in celebrities. Most of the celebrities would always want to maintain a certain kind of image. CardiB she can do all. She can maintain that image and she can show you that she's crazy. I think that's part of why she was able to get loyal fans, why she was able to achieve her success. I think apart from her hard work, she has been a bit realistic in my own opinion for some people. Now, for me, sometimes I'm like, she's a little bit too much for me based on my own character. But for some people, they like all that she does. They like the lives that she does. They like the fact that she's sometimes unfiltered. And so I feel like our fans that she was talking to would not have gotten offended by what she said. Now, would other people that are not a fan get offended? Yes, because it looks like she was trying to make fun of them. She was just joking with them. But some people are sensitive to their weight and they might have felt like that was people making fun of them and the rest. But to our fans, I doubt a lot of them found it very offending. So yes, what she said might be offending to some people, but to our fans, it was not that deep. And to me, I was like, that's not that deep. She was addressing her fans. They know each other. they decided to follow each other. They decided to be with each other. At least the fans decided to follow her, and she has been realistic with everything that she said. So I felt like there's an understanding between her and her fans. So it's not that deep. Now, for the influencer thing, all that she said, and you know, as I said, CardiB is very realistic, and she's not someone that will just try to be prim and proper in some things. Sometimes she gives it as she gets, which is why she will go on Twitter, she will say what she wants to say. She will go on AIG Live, she'll say what she wants to say. She replied her personally in a comment. And when people started going back and forth with her and the influencer, our PR team told her to just like say an apology. And the girl said no.
My PR saying to apologize, but I'm not a fake bitch. I ain't gonna fucking apologize for shit that I don't feel like I need to apologize. I have apologized for way worse. Not way worse. I have apologized for things that are way smaller. So I'm not gonna be out here for apologizing for bullshit. The fuck, I got real shit going on. You see how I planned this whole entire week and it got up? Yeah, I got bigger shit to worry about. And I gotta fucking go school motherfucking shopping. The fuck? And I got a whole album to roll out. And on top of that, I'm getting fat my own self. Shit. I can't even fucking fit sample sizes and runway shit because I'm getting fat my own self. Fucking pissing me the fuck. I'm already tired. I'm already having an aggravated day. Shit.
Which is one thing that I like about her. She says what she wants to say. She's not politically correct, because a lot of people say what people want them to say. Even though they don't feel that thing, they don't resonate with what they're saying. They just do it just because, okay, my image, okay, my team said. She said she is not apologizing. I don't know if she's later going to apologize, but she said she's not apologizing. And I give it up to her. The joke was between her and her fans. Anybody that entered the discussion, that is that person's problem, in my own opinion. And I think that's how she feels largely. So, which is why she's saying that she's not going to apologize. Now, people attacking the influencer to the extent that the influencer says she's going to take a break from social media, and even her mother coming online to explain how people have attacked her, how CardiB fans have attacked her. I don't think she should not have expected that. In my own opinion, CardiB has loyal fans. Nicki Minaj, loyal fans. Beyonce, loyal fans. Taylor Swift, loyal fans. Fans that act sometimes horrible, fans that act nice sometimes. And if you say something or try to drag the artists that they are fans of, you should expect them to come after you. So if you're going to say something, if you're going to go back and forth, if you're going to be doing back and forth with the artist, you should have prepared your mind that you're gonna get some nasty people in your comments, nasty people in your DM, because in the fandom of those people, there will be the nice ones, there will be the polite ones, there will be the ones that will throw hands, there will be the ones that will throw words, there will be the ones that will come and meet you, there'll be the ones that will dox you. There'll be the ones that will want to report you. There'll be the ones that will want you to fail. There'll be the ones that will report you to where you're working. There'll be the ones that will try to bring you down. So if you're going to say something and go back and forth with the artist, you should prepare for that one. I know it's not nice. It's not right. But it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, CardiB cannot control everybody. She's not their mother. She's not the police. She's not and the government. She can only say, please don't attack. But some people are so stubborn and are so loyal that they will continue to attack you if you attack the artist that they are a fan of. So if you're going to do something like that, you should be prepared to ignore the noise and block, delete. You should not allow it to affect your psyche. You should not allow it to affect your mental health, because you came on camera to talk about it and you knew what you were going to get. You knew you were going to get the attention, you knew you were going to get the traction. So as you are doing that, you should get ready for the negative and also the positive. So anyway, I don't know what you guys think about this whole situation. Do you think that what CardiB said was fatphobic, or do you think it was a joke that was not that deep and people need to let go of it? What do you think about CardiB's stance on not apologizing for what she said, because she feels like it was a joke between her fans and it was not that deep? I would love to hear what you think about CardiB's fans allegedly going after the influencer that talked about what CardiB said and accused her of being fatphobic. Do you think that that was right, or do you think that they had the right to defend the artist? So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon right beside so that you get notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.